In the heart of China's financial landscape, a bewildering incident shook the nation's confidence in its banking sector. Picture waking up to find your hard-earned savings, meticulously deposited in a trusted bank, vanished into thin air. This puzzling scenario became a reality for a listed company, triggering a nationwide conversation about the safety of bank deposits. Habqiao Aviation, a prominent company specializing in customized additive manufacturing and the maintenance of airborne equipment, found itself at the epicenter of a financial whirlwind that rocked the foundations of trust in China's banking system. This reputable company, known for its services catering to military and civilian aviation operations, had diligently deposited a substantial sum of 60 million yuan into China Merchants Bank's Nanjing Cheng branch. This sizable deposit was designated for interest accrual, a strategic move to maximize company's financial assets. However, what ensued left the company and observers dumbfounded. Instead of witnessing their funds flourish through interest accrual, Habqiao Aviation was confronted with an inexplicable disappearance of the majority of the deposited amount. The initial 60 million yuan meticulously set aside for financial growth had evaporated into thin air, leaving behind a mere fraction of its former self. This unforeseen and dramatic turn of events sparked immediate concern, not just within the company but across the financial landscape. The shockwaves of this unexplained disappearance reverberated far beyond Habqiao Aviation, casting doubt on the safety and security of bank deposits within China's financial institutions. The bewildering nature of this incident raised critical questions about the integrity of banking operations and sent ripples of uncertainty throughout the country. Deposit security, a cornerstone of trust in financial systems, was called into question, leaving both businesses and individual deposits on edge. Habqiao Aviation's revelation wasn't just a singular event, it served as a glaring spotlight on a much broader issue within China's banking sector. The disappearance of such a substantial amount from a company account underscored vulnerabilities that extended far beyond one entity, signaling potential systemic flaws that demanded urgent attention and resolution. Habqiao Aviation's internal inquiry into the disappearance of their deposited funds uncovered a baffling sequence of events that plunged the company into a state of disbelief and apprehension. The investigation revealed surreptitious transfer of nearly the entire 60 million yuan deposited sum. This clandestine maneuver saw the funds moved to a margin deposit account without any traceable authorization from the company's end. The gravity of this revelation was compounded when it came to light that subsequent transactions involving the transformed funds occurred without Habqiao Aviation's knowledge or consent. The company found itself flabbergasted as bank acceptance drafts were issued to two previously unknown entities, Beijing-controlled Jianggu Construction Project Management Corporation and Ninglan. These unfamiliar names surfaced seemingly out of thin air, raising red flags regarding the legitimacy of these transactions and the lack of transparency within the banking system. The absence of any prior engagement or business dealings with Beijing-controlled Jianggu Construction Project Management Corporation and Ninglan only added to the mystique surrounding these transactions. The sudden appearance of these entities in association with the diverted funds raised profound suspicions about potential loopholes or lapses in the regulatory mechanisms governing banking transactions. This unprecedented revelation echoed far beyond the confines of Habqiao Aviation. It underscored a critical need for greater scrutiny and robust safeguards within the banking infrastructure to prevent unauthorized transfer and ensure transparency in financial dealings. The incident served as a wake-up call for heightened vigilance and more stringent oversight to protect depositors' interest and maintain the integrity of the banking system. The incident triggered a storm of discussions across various online platforms. People speculated about the possibilities behind such a massive disappearance. Some questioned whether this was an inside job, while others pondered systemic glitches. The event sparked widespread worry and debate, with individuals expressing concerns about the safety of their own hard-earned savings. The disturbing incident involving the disappearance of funds from Habqiao Aviation's account is just one piece in a larger puzzle of banking-related crises that have plagued China's financial landscape. This occurrence stands as a stark reminder that it's not an isolated event, but rather part of a series of unsettling incidents that have shaken depositor trust and confidence in the country's banking institutions. The echoes of past events reverberate alongside the recent disappearance of funds. Sudden closures of financial institutions have rattled numerous depositors in the past, leaving many grappling with the abrupt loss of access to their funds. Instances of banks unexpectedly shutting their doors, impacting a vast number of depositors, have eroded the once solid trust that individuals and businesses placed in China's banking sector. Moreover, the revelation of internal malpractices involving bank employees manipulating accounts has added fuel to the fire of public mistrust. These instances highlighted the vulnerabilities within the system, shedding light on potential loopholes that unscrupulous individuals exploited, causing financial distress to innocent depositors and casting shadows of doubt on the safety and security of deposited funds. In essence, the incident involving Gabtu Aviation is a poignant reminder of a broader crisis within China's banking sector. It serves as a catalyst for introspection, urging authorities and stakeholders to address systemic vulnerabilities, fortify regulatory frameworks, and rebuild the eroded trust to ensure the safety and security of deposited funds for all stakeholders involved. Victims of a deposited fraud and missing funds found themselves embroiled in legal battles against financial institutions. Shockingly, they struggled to hold anyone accountable for their losses. Instances of bank employees converting deposits into insurance policies or illicitly manipulating accounts reflect a lack of accountability within the system, leaving depositors in financial peril. Reports indicate a looming financial crisis with a decline in banks' stability and a notable increase in defaults and risks. The regulatory mechanisms within the banking system seem to exacerbate the insecurity of deposits. The escalating number of defaults raises concerns about the effectiveness of measures to safeguard depositors' funds. The incidents involving the unexplained disappearance of substantial sums from bank accounts in China's financial landscape underscore much deeper systemic challenges that have eroded the trust and confidence placed in the country's banking institutions. At the core of these troubling occurrences lies a fundamental vulnerability within the banking system. Financial institutions are regarded as custodians of individuals and companies' hard-earned funds, are expected to safeguard and manage these deposits with the utmost integrity and transparency. However, the recent events have brought to light a lack of robustness in this regard, exposing critical vulnerabilities that strike at the heart of financial security. The disappearance of significant sums from accounts belonging to reputable companies like Gabtu Aviation has sparked widespread concern, not merely due to the monetary losses incurred, but because it signifies a breakdown in the basic assurances expected from financial institutions. The lack of accountability and transparency in the handling of funds entrusted to these banks has shaken the foundation upon which depositor trust is built. Moreover, these incidents do not exist in isolation. They serve as a stark reminder of a larger systemic issue that extends beyond individual cases of vanished deposits. The recurring nature of such unsettling events points to systemic weaknesses and potential loopholes within the banking infrastructure, raising profound questions about the reliability and security of deposits held by these financial entities. The erosion of public trust stemming from these episodes has created a ripple effect that reverberates throughout the nation's financial landscape. Deposit security, when considered a pillar of stability, now faces scrutiny and skepticism. Deposit holders, whether individuals or corporations, are left grappling with uncertainties about the safety of their entrusted funds and the degree of accountability financial institutions bear in ensuring their protection. As these incidents continue to unfold, they shed light on a critical need for comprehensive reforms aimed at fortifying the integrity, transparency, and accountability within China's banking sector. Addressing these deep-seated issues is imperative not only to restore faith in the financial system, but also to safeguard the interests of depositors and ensure the long-term stability and credibility of China's banking institutions. As this saga unfolds, the broader question looms: can Chinese banks restore the faith that has been shattered? The safety of hard-earned money entrusted to these financial entities hangs in a delicate balance. It remains to be seen whether proactive measures and reforms will build the confidence lost among depositors. The vanishing billions illuminate a much larger issue: the erosion of trust in China's banking sector. The safety of deposits and the integrity of financial institutions are at the center of a growing storm. As China navigates this financial labyrinth, a challenge for its banks is clear: regain the trust of depositors or face a continued erosion of faith in the nation's financial stability. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.